It's Wednesday. We're taking the team from work out in the boat. This Saturday, if the weather's vaguely reasonable, so been busy stocking up and have to find somewhere to put everything. And I think the first thing I'll do is wash the decks though. It's a bit of a grey day. We're supposed to get some rain later today and into tomorrow. Hopefully clear up for the weekend. The problem we have if the boat's a wee bit bow down, so wood doesn't drain away that well, and we end up with all this dirt. I've stopped trying to be fastidious. I used to wash it every week, but just can't keep it away. Main problem is all the civil construction going on around the place. I'll temporary halt to the cleaning while I fill up the front water tank. Oh, a big trawler's on its way, and it started raining. Oh, deck's looking white rather than cream now. Amazing how much fine dust they accumulate. Oh, steady rain has set in, and we have a rain warning, so it's supposed to start raining heavily tomorrow and Friday, and still should be alright for Saturday. I'm taking some of my team out from work today, so I think we are tidy and ready. The squabs are out, refreshments are on ice, sun's out after a lot of rain the last couple of days. And I'll go to fortify myself with a cup of coffee. Well, the team's arrived and having morning tea. We're about to go. There's one more, there's Abby who's out the front checking her cell phone. So we will be leaving shortly. We've got a sou'wester coming in, so we'll see what the day brings. Well, Hydra's finally left. Been there a long time. Well, we still have the flash monohull over here at Whangarei Marine Centre. Okay, sail set. We're against the tide though, but making progress. Conviviality is breaking out aboard. Just rounding the end of Whangarei. Probably head down channel to Northport. Reality seems to have well and truly broken out, which is perfect. So, food, drink, laughter, giggling. So we're on wing at the moment. I imagine we'll get back to Broadreach shortly.
Northerly right into 25, gusting 35 knots, early evening, with gusts of 50 knots, possible instability thunderstorms. Turning westerly 2 knots, gusting 35 knots, late day evening. Coast Guard radio.
Oh, we're back on the Broadreach with a bit more wind, which has sped us up. Looks like the centre boarders are having a race out of Whangarei Yacht Club. And there's the monohull that was closer behind us before. Oh, so we're going to head towards Northport. Got the tide against us. We'll have the tide against us a lot of the way back as well. And Mount Manai is looking majestic over the top of Manganese Point as usual. Oh, here's 1 true point. The wind's up to 15 knots. Gusty as it always in the sou'wester, so we'll carry down to Northport, I think, anchor and have a late lunch. Probably head back just under jib because it's probably going to be reasonably windy. We'll see what happens. The forecast for tomorrow is still reasonable until quite late, so planning on taking the neighbours out. We'll make a final decision on Sunday morning. There is a rain squall in behind us. Felt some spits before, but nothing much here. Right, sails are down. We're coming into our usual anchorage at Northport. Log ship loading here. Right, anchored at our usual spot. Kirsty holding on to bottles of bubbly. Still looking a bit grey up there in patches. Kirsty managed to put a dent on the ceiling last time. Now let's see if she can do it again. She's been known to open a few bottles. Now this one, oh,
beautiful.
Oh, it's 2 o'clock. It's about high tide, so we'll Go for a bit of a mosey. Stuart on the job. Well, we're heading off. We'll just have a look around the other side of the wharf. A fair amount of timber ready to go. The loading's currently stopped. Probably having a smoko. We have no other ships in, so not much point going that way for a look. We're just motoring around the north side of Snakebank, and we'll do a pass past Manganese Point. So there's the entrance to Parua Bay up ahead. And there's McLeod Bay where we were last Saturday night. This is the Motor Caravan Association's Park Over Private at the end of Manganese Point Road. And starting to get to Jackson's Bay. Well, there's our mooring. There's a sandbank between us and it. Here's home coming into view. Right, we'll carry on. So, probably be back tomorrow with the neighbours on board. We have outgoing tide against us. And we're passing WAKAWAKA. We'll circumnavigate Limestone Island. So, up this way. Very quiet, and I've found them. They're hiding up the bow now. Our marina's that way, and we'll go up the eastern side and down the western side. The southern end of Limestone. Bit of a reef off here, so channel is well charted and now is accurate since the harbour master recharted it after I ran aground last year in a 4 metre deep area which proved not to be 4 metres deep. So there's been movement. Passing around the southern end of Limestone now. So here we can now see up the Harbour River towards Port Nikau. And there's Rabbit Island. And behind that on the shore is Towi Towi. So here's the bit that got recharted. It was 4 metres deep, theoretically. Back in August. Here's the West Cardinal at the end of the reef. And we can now see down the west side of Limestone Island. And there's Whangarei now on the left. Well, we obviously made it back quite some time ago, so I've only tied the boat up with the lines on the starboard side. Well, and here's some fresh ice for tomorrow, and we can do it all again. So it's turned into a beautiful evening. Daylight saving finishes tonight, so it's going to be a bit lighter in the morning and darker in the evenings for the next 6 months or so. It means, unfortunately, that winter is coming. Oh, we've got a bit of a party going on, someone's birthday. just let fireworks off, but I have missed it, which is a shame. Oh, that's quite a nice LED solar light system. This one's got a strobe on top, maybe not needed on the marina. And there's a huge pile of birds roosting on top of the warehouse and over past the bow of the boat.